And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, today we're taking a look at Blend Off. Blend Off is a game about making fruit smoothies. You're working at a place and they're telling you, we want this and this, and you got to grab the right fruits and blend those and fulfill the orders. This is a speed game where you're going to be rolling a die as fast as you can, trying to fulfill orders, grabbing cute little wooden fruit to make stuff. But it's a speed game. A game where you go as quickly as you can, so if you don't like speed, I can tell you to stop watching the video now because you're probably not going to like the game. But if you do, let's go on. Players are going to have a deck of order cards, and it's pretty easy. You're just going to use the orange orders plus the orders that match the color of each player in the game. Each player is going to get 2 blenders of their color. They're going to get 1 die. A pile of fruit is placed in the middle of the table, as well as 1 order for each player plus 1, with the rest of the orders placed nearby. You say ready, set, go, and you roll. Now when you roll, you can take a fruit of that kind, and this is anything, so I'll take a banana, stick it in my blender. And a blueberry, so I'll stick a blueberry in that blender. Now, you don't have to take the fruit that you roll, but you can if you want to. Another banana, and everyone's going at the same time an orange. Now, you'll notice I have 2 bananas, an orange, and a strawberry. That's the Miami Freeze. I say, blend. I take the card, discard the fruit, draw a new one, but this one says, hold the, which means I need to draw another one, and you put it on top of it. So this is the breakfast buster, so you need a blueberry and 2 bananas. One of the blueberries you will hold. So a little bit less blueberry, and you keep going. Now, every once in a while, you'll have maybe a blender in your look, and nothing can do that, so you can also empty your blender. You have to get rid of all the fruit in your blender. Also, if you're grabbing fruit, let's say I want to grab a blueberry, but all the blueberries are gone, and I roll a blueberry. Well, then I can grab the durian fruit. Now, durian is a stinky, smelly fruit that some people really like the flavor of, but it has an extremely pungent odor. So if you take this one, you can throw it in someone else's blender, and that pretty much ruins their blender. It does not mix well with other fruits. However, you can also play where there is 1 order in the deck where you can play the endurance challenge. And this one, if you get it, you can put it in your own thing and fulfill this. It is worth 4 points. But again, the only time you can grab this is when all the 1 fruit is gone and you roll that fruit. Now, as players are doing this, they have a card here, a reference card that tells them how to play it. If you have a younger player, you can give each player a spill card. And someone who's not maybe as good at the game, they can make someone else empty their blender once per game by flipping it over. That's pretty much it. You're going to play the game until the cards run out. At that point, you will count up the points on your cards. You'll see there 1, 2, 4 points. You know, here this one adds a banana to an order, but it also adds a point to that order. And whoever has the most points is the winner of the game. There are some alternate ways to play. You can make things easier. You can add advanced rules. That durian fruit is an advanced rule. You can have each person have their own orders so that they're not all grabbing from the same orders in the middle of the table. There's a junior version to play, but essentially you're rolling dice quickly, grabbing fruit, blending that fruit, fulfilling these orders to get points. Okay, well, I mean, this is what it is. It's your typical game where you do things fast. But this one is a good one. First of all, the components are really high quality. The wooden bits look really good. The dice are high quality. It's fun to grab stuff as quickly as you can, throw it in a blender. Sometimes you're like, someone finished this thing. Should I keep these fruits in the blender? They might be another order. Or should I just dump them and start over again? There's not a lot of strategy to this game. It's just fill an order as fast as you can before other people do. If 2 people shout blend at the same time, whoever touches the card first gets it. So there'll be occasional jumping all over the table. But this is just go quickly. Now, because it's go quickly and you're rolling a die, watching your die, grabbing things, the rules say if someone messes up a blend, like you take an order and, you don't have the right fruits, someone else can call you out on that. But honestly, in this game, you are watching yourself. You are really not involved with the other players that much. You're just going really, really quickly and grabbing things as fast as you can. I think that's fine. Like I said, if you have a problem with the other people's orders and people grabbing from the middle of the table, you can put things to the side. I definitely like playing with the durian thing because it's hard. You'll be sitting there going, okay, I see that we're almost out of strawberries, so I'm gonna keep rolling till I get a strawberry, and then hopefully they will be out. And right before you do that, someone blends something and throws a bunch of strawberries back in the mix. But the durian fruit is fun. It has a bit of the take that element to it. You throw it in someone else's blender, and there you're kind of looking around the table to see who you think is winning. If you want your game slow-paced and calm and strategic, well, you should have stopped the video at the beginning, but you're not going to like this. But I'm not a huge fan all the time of speed games, but this one worked. The theme is good, the components are good, it's quick enough that it's not, obnoxious, it's just easy to get into. I don't know, it was a lot of fun to play, and that is Blend Off. Dice Tower Judgment approved!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.